Diving into his personal life, Alexander the Great had several notable romantic relationships. His most famous bond was with Hephaestion, his close friend and fellow warrior. The depth of their relationship has sparked historical debates. Some believe it was a romantic and emotionally intense relationship, which was common and accepted in Greek culture of the time, where relationships between men were standard. It's a well-known fact that Alexander was devastated for months by Hephaestion's death, which was possibly due to their deep connection. Alexander the Great was born in 356 BC in Pella, the capital of Macedonia. Son of King Philip II and Queen Olympias, his destiny seemed extraordinary from the start. From a young age, Alexander displayed prodigious intellect, partly due to the education he received from Aristotle. This training not only endowed him with strategic skills, but also a deep appreciation for philosophy and culture. Blessed from the beginning, Alexander seemed to excel in everything. It's said that when Alexander was a boy, his father, King Philip II, bought him a horse named Bucephalus. Although it was a beautiful steed, it was wild and no one could ride it. Alexander, however, noticed that the horse was afraid of its own shadow, turned it around to face the sun, and managed to mount and tame it. Bucephalus became his loyal companion throughout all his conquests. At the age of 20, Alexander ascended to the throne following his father's assassination. He quickly proved himself not just a young king, but a formidable leader. In his early campaigns, he defeated the rebellious Greeks and established his dominance over the Macedonian region. It was in this context that Alexander began to solidify his reputation as one of the greatest military strategists in history. In the Battle of Granicus in 334 BC, Alexander faced the Persian army in his first major victory. With a clever tactical maneuver, he defeated the Persian forces and killed approximately 20,000 enemies. This initial victory was crucial for establishing his reputation as a military leader and paving the way for his advance into Asia Minor. Continuing his military campaign, in the Battle of Issus in 333 BC, Alexander faced the Persian king Darius III. Despite being outnumbered, with his army facing around 100,000 Persians against his 30,000 men, Alexander achieved a decisive victory. It's said that he boldly led the cavalry through the center of the Persian infantry, causing panic and terror among his enemies. Seeing this, King Darius fled, which led to the desertion of his troops. It's estimated that Alexander's army killed about 15,000 Persians and captured Darius's royal family, solidifying his dominance in the region. After Issus, Alexander continued his campaign into Egypt, where he visited the Oracle of Siwa. During this visit, the oracle declared him to be the son of Zeus and also embraced as the divine incarnation of Horus, the Egyptian god of the sky and protector of the pharaoh. This divine proclamation not only solidified Alexander's power in Egypt, but also helped him integrate more closely with the local culture and religion, gaining favor and legitimacy as a ruler just before his monumental victory at Gaugamela. The Battle of Gaugamela in 331 BC was another crucial moment in Alexander's career. This final battle against Darius III, who had assembled a force of around 250,000 men, was epic in scale and ferocity. Alexander, with about 40,000 men, achieved a crushing victory. It's estimated that he caused the deaths of approximately 20,000 Persians and forced Darius to flee, clearing the path for the conquest of Babylon. After these victories, Alexander continued his campaign into Egypt, where he was hailed as a god and founded the city of Alexandria, which would become a major cultural and commercial hub. During his visit to the Oracle of Siwa, Alexander was declared the son of Zeus by the oracle and also embraced as the divine incarnation of Horus. This extraordinary honor, being simultaneously recognized as Horus, the divine pharaoh of Egypt and the son of Zeus, set Alexander apart as the only ruler in history to hold such a unique and multifaceted divine status. By conquering Egypt, Alexander not only became the king of the Macedonians, but was also proclaimed pharaoh of Egypt, blending with its culture and reinforcing his unparalleled divine status. He then advanced into the heart of the Persian Empire, conquering key regions and extending his empire to India. In the Battle of the Hydaspes in 326 BC, he faced King Porus, achieving another significant victory, although he encountered resistance from his exhausted troops. During his military campaigns, Alexander sought not only territorial expansion, but also cultural unification. He founded more than 20 20 cities, most of them bearing his name. This effort to blend Greek and Eastern cultures left a lasting legacy in history, promoting cultural exchange and Hellenism. Regarding his marriages, Alexander married 3 times. His first wife was Roxana, a Bactrian princess whom he married in 327 BC during his campaign in Asia. It was said that Roxana was the most beautiful woman in all of Asia, and the conqueror fell in love with her at first sight. His second marriage was to Statira II, the daughter of Persian king Darius III, a strategic marriage to consolidate his power in the vast empire he had created. His third marriage was to Parysatis II, the daughter of Persian king Artaxerxes III, also intended to strengthen his dominance. Although Alexander had 3 wives, he did not live with all of them at the same time. The bisexuality of Alexander is a topic that has generated much interest and debate. While he married several women, his relationships with Hephaestion and other companions suggest that Alexander had a bisexual orientation. In ancient Greece, relationships between men were an integral part of social and cultural life, as it was believed that fighting alongside a loved one made the warrior stronger. Finally, in 323 BC, Alexander died in Babylon at the age of 32, leaving a vast and fragmented empire. He declared that his successor would be chosen among his generals, and only the strongest would prevail, leading to a series of succession conflicts and internal wars, resulting in the division of his empire among the surviving generals. Despite the dissolution of his empire, his influence and legacy continue to be studied and admired to this day. Alexander the Great was not only a bold conqueror, but also a complex and multifaceted figure. His military achievements, boundless ambition, and personal life continue to fascinate historians and enthusiasts alike. If you found Alexander's life interesting, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our upcoming historical explorations. See you next time.